Hey, what's going on, y'all? I got a video here I was gonna do on the. I just got these two items here not too long ago, actually just recently, and these are two items I'm actually adding in my. One's going in my Recce Ruck 72-hour get home bag, and then the other's going into my camping pack that I got that I used, to go outdoors and go out to the woods. But anyways, I thought it was two great options as far as instead of taking a sleeping bag, being down here in Florida, it doesn't get too cold during the winters. I mean, it's always good to have a sleeping bag, but this is kind of another option I thought of that would be great to have to stay warm as far as the wintertime goes. And that's actually like these items here. I'm gonna put in my kits like during the wintertime, which is what I'm gonna be doing now. And instead of putting like a sleeping bag or some type of sleeping system or a whoopee or something, I went with this route just because it's more multifunctional. Uh, you know, you can use it as an emergency blanket. First of all, to start off with, this is the Pathfinder all-purpose emergency survival blanket. Waterproof, reflects heat, and windproof. Anyways, he's just came out with those not too long ago. I want to say maybe 3 months or 4 months ago. I'm not sure exactly on the date, but I know they just came out recently, and he sells them in his store now. They do have them in there, and um, he's actually got a couple videos just recently they put on Instagram, and I think he's got one on YouTube too. They had one of their classes, one of their survival classes, and the classmates and in the class that they were teaching were using these emergency blankets for setups, for building shelter and different ways of setting it up as far as tarp setup or a different type of shelter setup. So, anyways, it's not just great for emergency blanket, but you can also use it as a shelter and just so many different ways. I mean, there's so many different things you can use these blankets for, and basically it's like a big tarp with the mylar. It's got the mylar on the underneath for it to reflect the heat, and then on top, like I actually got both colors. They do come in. You got one in the safety orange, and you get the other one in the olive. I chose the safety orange. That's actually going into my camping kit, and one of the reasons for that is because of the safety orange for signaling if we needed it in case of emergency. So that's why that one is going to go into the camping kit. And also, instead of taking a sleeping bag, if it did get a little chilly, I'm out camping by myself, or me and my son go out, instead of taking a sleeping bag, which these actually are really light, they're not heavy at all, a lot lighter than a sleeping bag. And I can't remember the exact weight on, but that is one of the go on Pathfinder, Self-Reliance Outfitters, go to their store and check it out. It's got all the info on them, but they are lightweight and light material. So that's kind of a good positive, a good thing about them as far as carrying them. You don't have a lot of weight, and that was another thing that I kind of lean towards as far as putting these in there. Not just to stay warm or for some shelter setup, but also they're lightweight and durable. Everything Pathfinder makes is durable and holds up, and it's really well made. So these will definitely hold up for the long run. And the safety orange is going in my camping kit, and then the olive is going to be going into my Recce Ruck, into the 72-hour kit that I got. And the reason I'm going with the olive, because for me in a get home situation, I do have a signaling kit inside my Recce Ruck that I keep in there. But for me in a get home situation, especially in a SHTF type situation, for me, low visibility is very important. I want to stay low key. I don't want people to see me. I just want to move fast. When I do stop to get rest or get some sleep, and if I had to use this shelter, if I wanted to do a quick setup shelter with this, or even just wrap this around me for the night just to stay warm, and also to cover up and hide if I needed to. The olive is a great color, and all the items I have in that kit are basically for escape and invasion type stuff. Just staying low visibility and and that's why I'm putting olive in there. And I do have a signaling kit already in there, so if I did need a signal for help and I was in that situation for emergencies, or just, if there was some help that I needed, to find or needed help, I do have that option already. So that's why I put the safety orange in the camping kit for the emergency part of it. And then also I can use it too for the blanket and the tarp setup and all that good stuff. So anyways, I just wanted to do a quick video showing these two items and what I'm adding into my kits and my packs and my setups. And then maybe this could, help somebody else out and kind of, see if they want to go that route. For me, I just, instead of the sleeping bag, I went with this option, and I know it'll keep me warm down here in the southern states. Like I said, the winters aren't too bad. If I was up north and it was, a lot colder, 20s and below zero and all that stuff, definitely want to have a sleeping setup or sleeping bag, for those degrees and stuff. But for me, at 40 degrees at night, maybe, even 30 degrees, with the right clothing on, and then the emergency blanket, plus, with the other items that I have in there to stay warm, I know I could definitely, wearing a beanie and having warm clothes already and a jacket, and then plus the emergency blanket, and then getting off the ground. Those all right there are very important in a situation like that, and definitely will be able to help you survive in cold weather. So, but check them out. I want to say, I think they're like $18 for the Mercy blankets on Pathfinder on Self-Reliance. So I mean, the price point ain't too bad. The price isn't bad at all and I can't remember the exact size. I want to say, that's what I'm trying to remember now. I want to say they're 5x7, if I remember right. Basically, kind of like your standard size, on a standard tarp. I think it was 5x7 is the size. Definitely want to check that out. But I know it was still a good enough size to where you could build a small survival shelter, for one or two people. You could set this up, to survive in. You have enough, length and everything to do that. So they definitely get the job done. And then the wrap around you and stay warm, that definitely, they would be big enough for that. So they're basically perfect, the right size and right weight, and size, weight, and then the material and the durability and the quality of them, you can't beat them. So, and then for 17 or 20 bucks, I think it's less than 20 bucks tarp, but for 20 bucks, you can't go wrong with them. And Pathfinder's great, so I got a lot of their stuff that's great quality stuff, and I've been happy with everything I've gotten from them. And it's definitely gear and equipment that you can bet your life on. So this is something, if I was going to go the Mercy blanket, I was going to do like a bivy. I've always wanted to get one of those bivy sacks or like a tack bivy. I was looking at for the longest time I wanted the Snug Pack jungle bag, which was a great option for down here in more of the warmer states. And with our winters, I think they go down to like 30 degrees, those jungle bags from Snug Pack. So it was kind of a great option as far as, weather-wise. But, they're like $100. I think over 100 now is what I saw on Amazon last time. And then I was going to do maybe just throw like a small tack bivy in there, bivy sack. And, which they also come in these colors. So the colors would go great. But the only thing with the tack bivvies, they're so thin. And I just don't see them holding up for the long term. And to use over and over and over. And for me, I wanted something also that I could use even if, just going out to the woods for the day or, sleeping out. And I didn't want to bring the sleeping bag, but I needed something to keep me a little extra warm, and stay warmer out there. I could use this and then keep using it over and over. So it's a lot thicker material than those tack bivvies and those little bivvy sacks. The bivvy sacks are smaller and probably a little bit lighter. But honestly, the weight on these are nothing. And a lot lighter than any tarp or anything like that you could put in. So definitely a great option, and the quality on them's awesome. And they even come in this nice little bag. If I didn't mention that, they have a nice little bag here you can put them in. That you can put them away in. So got a nice little carrying case you can put in there, and then keep it separated from your other gear and your pack and stuff like that. So, anyways, but hope this could help somebody out. Definitely check them out. Worth every penny. And for the winter time coming up now, today's October 2019, so winter's coming up here soon, and we're in fall, and this is just a great option to put in my kits to stay warm. So, and then during the summer months when it warms up, I could take these out, or maybe keep them in or take them out. The Recce Ruck I could definitely take out because I wouldn't need it. But like for this, using it for signaling could be something nice just to keep into the camping kit and my camping pack just to have in there. So, and also to use for other shelter buildup if we needed a tarp to set up, so for the rain and all that. So, anyways, just want to do this video and show these two items here, guys, and hope this could help. I've been having issues I've actually tried to do a couple videos with some reviews on some products that I picked up. One was actually the outdoor Tesla Survival Frog lighter that came in the Nomadic box a couple months ago. Awesome lighter. If you haven't seen it, go check out the Nomadic, or go on my Instagram, Down to Earth 80, and I have pictures on there of each box every month. And it was 2 months ago. They had this outdoor Tesla Survival Frog lighter, rechargeable lighter, awesome lighter. Just a great option as far as having a lighter, not even just for SHTF or it's great EDC lighter, and just a great lighter to have. I actually put mine in my I believe that's in my camping. Yeah, I put that lighter in my camping kit. So it's good for outdoors to have a lighter on. And then it's rechargeable, so I got my solar panel in there with my power bank in there to charge it up and all that stuff. So that was one of the items I was trying to do a video on. I just kept having trouble, trying to download the video to YouTube. It kept saying error download or anything. If anybody can help me out with that, or tell me what's going on or what I'm doing wrong. I'm just having some trouble with downloading videos, and they keep coming back with errors. So I don't know if it was something in the video they didn't like, or if it just was something wrong. I don't know. But anyways, that was one item. And the other one was a great little option. I actually got it here in my EDC pack. Let me see if I can get it just to show this. If you're looking for a great little pocket key ring knife sharpener, I've been using this one now for a couple months. And I actually got one in my 72-hour Recce Ruck. And then I got one in my EDC bag. But I just picked this up from Black Scout, which I've watched videos before on it that he's done and he's talked about. But great little EDC knife sharpener. I got they come in black and olive green. I have the olive green in my Recce Ruck. And then I have this in my EDC pack. But really small in diameter, real light. Sterling. I think Sterling was the company that makes these, made in the USA. Awesome knife little sharpener, pocket keychain knife sharpener. You can run it right here. We got lantern holder hole and lantern hole, and then but just an awesome little knife sharpener, and definitely hands down one of the better ones as far as these type of knife sharpeners go. These are definitely the better ones. I've had the other ones. I think the Smith's. It's got one knife sharpener, which I had that in my. I think that was it. Yeah, it was in my Recce Ruck, and I actually swapped it out for the Black Scout, the olive green one. I took the Smith's one out, and I think that's in my camping pack. But yeah, and then that's in my EDC bag. But awesome little knife sharpener, man. Great, works great. Sharpened all my blades with it. Did an amazing job. So and it didn't damage the blades either. I know a lot of people don't like those kind of sharpeners. Yeah, a lot of people think they damage the blades, and they eat up the steel and wear them down. But I mean, it worked great. It had no issues, and just a quick, easy way to sharpen up your tools. You can do knives, axes, and hatchets on there too. You're able to sharpen those. So check it out, Black Scout Survival. Great little keychain, key ring knife sharpener. The other one was the Tesla Outdoor Survival Frog lighter. Great little, awesome rechargeable lighter. Awesome option. And then the Pathfinder all-purpose emergency survival blanket. Two awesome items to add to your kits and add to your preps. So anyways, guys, this is the video, and hope this can help somebody, and take care, and God bless. Have a good one.